Hey guys, today we're going to be playing the Japanese Premium F2A. I really like this plane. This plane is absolutely phenomenal. Even though you lack HMS, having AM3s is super good. And plus, you're super maneuverable, one of the better dogfighters in this BR. It's great, man. And let me just say, your AM3s, they put in work. Easily, I can get 5 kilometers, sometimes 6 kilometer kills with them. Great missiles. Your radar is definitely one of the best in the game, period. And being at this BR with other people's radars being much inferior to yours, you have the advantage of kind of positioning much better than other people, having situational awareness. Now, the Sparrows are pretty meh in 13.0. R27s just outcompete you in every single way. So your best thing is to position well and try to get close up, use your plane's performance to its best capability. Now you are a fuel guzzler, so I like to take 35 to 38 minutes of fuel. You can take fuel tanks, which might be good in certain situations, but once you get comfortable with how much fuel you usually use per map, I mean, 38 is probably the most you're going to use. So I like to position kind of high, a little bit to the left side, kind of give my Sparrows some nice shots, get up behind them, try to cut them off. I like to end up here, and it really just lines you up. But for these guys right here, once they enter around 23 kilometers, if it's front aspect, if it's kind of the side aspect like right now, I wait till I get a little closer. He's already kind of in the notch, so I don't expect it to hit it. Now, I bring my sight all the way to the side. That way, if he fires or retaliates back, I have a better shot of hitting him. We start turning in once he gets closer to really help out my radar, and boom, that's a kill. Now this Su-27, I'm going to fire at him. So far, I like this missile shot. It might get him, it might not. Just for good measure, we'll throw one of those. We crit him. Now we start turning into these guys right here. Crit him. Let's see if we can put some work on this guy right here. Wait for our teammate to pass. Hopefully it doesn't go for him. Teammate was kind of being a little weird there. But 3 kills, 1 assist. We still got plenty of missiles. Got a MiG-29. I'm going to do a nice high up shot right here on him. We should be able to get a kill here. Now, as for this, we're going to air brake. And unfortunately, we get killed here, but you kind of get an idea of how the airplane works. It's a pretty good jet. I honestly like it. So stand by. I'll show you another game. All right, guys, this is part 2. We're going to load into another one and see what happens here. So initial positioning is going to stay the same. we are in a slight mix. Looks like an up tier for the most part. But even in an up tier, you could still perform well. Just understand that Fox 3s are going to be launched at you. So kind of being a little bit more passive, wait until you get close. You do perform really well in those dogfight scenarios. Your AM3s are just phenomenal missiles, regardless of the BR. I've killed Raphaels with this, Eurofighters. It just comes down to situational awareness. Mikas are a big threat, but we're not going to be going against France, luckily. So AIM 120As, not much to worry about. R77s, AIM 120Bs and Cs, not too scary. The only ones that are really a threat, maybe like an R77 TAC 1 or a Mika, are usually the ones you got to be worried about, or ERs. R27 ERs are pretty scary, which it will probably be the most common missile you die to in this plane if you're playing the way I do. But your aircraft is just a much better flight model than any flanker. You have a much better radar. So once you get close to the flanker, it's kind of donezo for him. All right, so we see a Vigan right here. We kind of see all their positions. We definitely want to fire at this F-16. He might be a threat later on. He's nice and high up. Makes it easier for our missile. We're going to make him turn away. This Vigan also might become a threat. We'll launch at the Vigan. He might fire an AMRAAM at us. We don't know yet. We're going to hold the lock. It's looking good so far. Nice 3-missile launch right there. All right, we're going to go down low. Spear him. And we're going to pull into this merge right here. We should be able to get him. This missile, he did not notch it quick enough. So even rear aspect, the missile still performs pretty well. This is literally my second game immediately after the first one. I mean, the plane speaks for itself in terms of what it can do and its capability. So we're going to loft this missile up. Going to get a nice top down on him. We're going to see if we can get him. He defeats it. That's the issue with the AIM-7s. Easily defeatable if you just do a few movements. All right. I'm going to notch this missile. I'm going to notch all these. But we don't notch the last one. I thought for sure he fired his whole payload. I guess he was saving it for the whole game. But regardless, 5 kills. Not a bad game. Well, I appreciate you guys tuning in for the video. I'm going to keep it a little short, but I hope you guys have a wonderful day and take care.